Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a CP433b. This is a 66-inch pad-foot compactor with vibration. The serial number of this tractor is 1, M like Mary, G like good, 0019. We're gonna talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. If you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that I have for sale, we got a couple of bulldozers, we got another compactor over there. Actually, we got 2 more compactors. Those are 54-inch. We've got some smaller excavators, a couple of skid steers. We just sold a skid steer. We got a bunch of loaders. We got that 200 Hitachi. We got a 350 behind it. We got a couple of 966Gs with forks. Got this 180. Anyway, the point is if you buy this tractor or any of the others that I have for sale, you're going to be dealing with my right-hand man. His name is Pro Provencio. He's running the camera right now. So again, we're going to talk about the mechanics, what I think about the machine, the specifics on the machine, then we're going to run it in the next clip. So price on a new machine like this these days is anywhere from 125 to 145,000. This particular unit has got 4,313 hours on it. As far as manufacturers go, Caterpillar is ubiquitous out there. They're #1 in heavy construction. They're #1 in mining. They're #1 in agriculture. Well, they probably second to John Deere in agriculture. They're #1 in utility equipment. Anyway, they build solid, reputable, reliable machines that stand the test of time. The weight of this particular machine is 14,700 pounds. The widest point is the bolt heads on this yoke right here, which is 6 foot 5 inches. This drum again is a 66-inch drum. Highest point is the top of that FOPS, which is 10 foot. The transportation length, I think they said it was 20 feet. I'll double check that for you and include it in the notes. Comparable machines are like a HOM 3307. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. You say, well, what's the significance of that? Well, the significance of that is that this machine is essentially a rust-free machine. You can see where the paint's rubbed off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but it in no way, shape, or form is rust pervasive. We don't deal with any salt on the roads. We're not in a corrosive environment. We're not next to the shore, so this essentially is a rust-free machine. This particular machine, all right, this particular machine, we had a guy running a tractor in the back there trying to start it. We got a fuel problem on that 966G. We think we got a fuel pump that went out on it, but he's cranking it in the background, and I didn't want to interrupt Pro's brilliant camera work. So anyway, this particular machine, every machine we buy comes from about 20 or 30 different large contractors or municipalities here in the Metroplex. This particular machine is came from a guy that had an excellent maintenance program. One of the best that I've seen. We've been happy. We've bought a lot of machines from these guys, and we've been happy with all the machines that we purchased from them. They bought a lot of machines from us as well. And I should say that before I purchase any machine, I send 2 of my mechanics out to inspect the machine, first round. Second round is if they say everything's okay with the machine, then I send Pro Provencio, my right-hand man, out He's like me, we've been in the heavy construction mining business our whole lives. So he goes out and he looks at the machine. And if he tells me everything's okay with the machine, then I personally go out and I look at the machine before I write a check. So what does that mean? This machine is 3 or 4 times vetted before we write a check for it. So it's a good working order. As far as options go, this machine does not have a keyed battery disconnect, right, bro?
That's correct.
It's got provisions for a strike-off blade, but it does not have a strike-off blade. As far as the engine goes, this unit has got a Perkins engine. A lot of the Caterpillar engines are Perkins engines, but they're private labeled Cat, but Perkins builds them. A lot of people don't know that, but now you do. This machine has got a 38-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to as many as 16 hours of operation, depending on your application. See, here's your auxiliary. Here's the auxiliary line if you were going to run something to the run a strike-off blade or something like that, which this machine does not have. All the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. The transmission goes forward and reverse with no problem. It's a single stage transmission. Top speed is 8.3 miles an hour. It's hydrostatic, so you really don't need brakes. Tires are about 75%. They are 14.9-24s. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in this yoke area, anywhere in the anchor points for the compactor itself. The kingpin, both the kingpins are good and tight in that articulation joint. There's not really any kind of deflection or any problem. This drum is 66 inches wide and it's 48 inches tall. I guess about the only thing wrong with this machine is that it doesn't have any lights on it. And that wouldn't be hard to, I guess for an additional charge we could put lights on it for you, but I'd rather not because we're just pretty busy. What else, bro?
You got it covered.
All right, so what was that?
That's about it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run this machine in the next clip. All right, so this is the inside of the cab here. Here's your seat. It's in pretty good shape. This is your forward and reverse here. Here's your ignition switch. There's your hour meter. It says 4313. Your water gauge. That I'm not sure. Oh, that's your oil PSI, I'm pretty sure. Here's your fuel gauge, and then here's your voltmeter on your battery. Your throttle right here. This is your vibration, high and low. I am not real sure what this is for. Now this machine has actually got a, it could be a fuel cutoff to kill the machine, but they got it set up where you pull a string right here to cut the fuel off. So anyway, that's pretty much it. All right, so here's just to show all the gauges work. I'm gonna go ahead and start this tractor. Vibration.